Well, what's going on, guys? So I made a build video about 3 weeks ago on my Frozen Orb Sorceress, and I just hit 93. So I decided to take the comments from the previous video and respec my character to improve it based on the better gear I got, as well as the comments from you guys on the previous video. So starting off with the strength, pretty similar. 91 strength just to use the spirit, and I get the rest from my gear. No dexterity, and the change here was instead of putting more into vitality, I just maxed out energy because that's your main, let's say, health pool in a way because you're using energy shield. And it was also mentioned that resistances don't matter, even though I have almost max resist. Resistances don't matter when it comes to your mana pool, only when it comes to life. So these are the changes I made for the stats. The gear, I don't have any more socket quests, so I do want to socket the Shaco and the Oculus, but this is the gear I'm using right now, and I probably use like an Ist or and a P Topaz to get some more Magic Find. Currently sitting at 262%. So we still have 27 Maras. I have the Spirit. One of the changes I did, just in case on rare occasions they get to my life pool, I didn't want too low of cold resist, so suggested to use Trangs instead of Mage Fist for the cold resist. And I have the Maras, the Spirit, 30%, 48 War Trebs, a Nagel, 26, and a faster cast ring, as well as a Rax. And then the big update here was the Chains of Honor, Dol Bur Ist, and this was mainly for damage reduce helps, the Magic Find, but the +2 to skills and the strength was what I was looking for. Some suggested using Enigma instead because you get more Magic Find and more strength, but I went with the cheaper option and went with Chains of Honor. So I'm happy with that, and I'm happy with my current gear. Then I have the Cold Sunder Charm, a few Magic Find charms, Cold Skiller, Geeds, Annie, and a Torch for my gear. Merc gear, I have my FCV with 17 Meditation Aura with Insight, Treachery for the increased attack speed, and the Fade proc when struck helps in case that you have the Conviction Aura on, and it lowers my resistances even more. And then literally just Tal's Mask has been fine for me. If he gets low in health, I usually teleport and use a full rejuve. It's not a big deal. I don't really need Andes, but if you want to upgrade Andes, even an Ethereal Andes with a Ral socketed, and you should be good to go. I would probably put a shell on this. I mean, if I had the socket quest, but I did not. But yeah, I mean, it's been great. The survivability is great. And onto the skills, which are similar to last video, but for those who haven't seen it, Max Orb, Max Mastery, Max Ice Bolt, and 1 into Frozen Armor. Someone suggested using Shiver Armor. I tried it. I didn't like it too much, but you could always try it. It slows enemies around you. I like Frozen Armor because they hit you once and they're frozen in place, so they can't get another hit off before you kill them or teleport away. Max Telekinesis, the Synergy of Energy Shield. So it's only 75% mana consumed per damage, and the rest into Energy Shield, 1 into Warmth. So those are the skills here, and then real quick, I'll just go do let's do a Chaos run. So you can see here, the mana is just it regenerates so quickly. It's basically your life pool, and the Mercenary is actually a Prayer Mercenary instead of a Defiance one, which is another upgrade for sure. So any kind of poison or anything that goes directly to the health, such as the spells from those bird enemies in Act 5, where you cast a spell or use mana and it goes directly to your life. The prayer takes care of that, as well as increases my Mercenary's survivability. So overall, I mean, it's really just a great build, a great upgrade from previous. And one of the things was also suggested, you could look at these controls. So quick cast skills, if that's on, it goes it makes pressing a bound skill hotkey instantly cast a skill in the direction or location of your mouse cursor. So it's extremely helpful where you could just, let's say, using static, and it's just, I'm holding 2 and it's casting in that direction. And then once it does that, it goes right back to teleport. So I don't have to keep going from like F2 to F3. It's just F2, and then teleport is just kind of the default. It bounces right back to that. So pretty helpful with that. And level 37 orb on players 1 just pretty much killed everything. And I'm going to just do this quick to get to Diablo just to show you guys. But you can see the survivability. I mean, it's your life goes down a little bit, but then it pops right back up because the bulk of damage is done to your mana pool. So I cast the orb usually, and then I throw out the, or I use static while the orb is being cast. So a little quicker to kill enemies, especially bosses. And then I'll just show Diablo really quick, just to show you guys how quick this is. And Nokazan to finish it off. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or comments, let me know below. Big improvement from my previous build, and hope it helped you guys out if you're looking to go Frozen Orb. Thanks for watching.